Otakans, right? That's what we're calling them.
Otakuans.
Okay, Otakuans. So what's going on,
What's up,
guys?
Otakuans? God damn
What's
it.
up? What's up? What's up,
Can't even do
Otakuans?
a
I fuck it
opening.
up. I fuck it up every time. I apologize. So today we're actually going to be doing. It's kind of like a. So it says new 30-day anime challenge. It's not really a challenge. It's mostly going to be about like personally, like what we feel is our favorite character or favorite this. I know we've done an episode like that before, but these are 30 different questions that we really never been asked before,
Mm.
or you guys may not know. But first, we did get a comment. We did get a comment
Ooh, got a comment?
on our last video. Yeah, so this is a Gundam fanboy or girl or it or she. Um, no offense, I'm just kidding, but I appreciate it. It's Azopi Opaz, I believe, is what the name is. So they pretty much said. So Gundam has this me ranting about Gundam from our last video.
It's all you, bro. Go ahead.
So they said Gundam has two timeline UCs: Universal Century that has four series, 79 Zeta ZZ. They kind of wrote it a little weird. I don't know if you were driving when you wrote this, but a lot of movie and OVAs and that alternate timelines that stand alone are like 00. And then Iron Blood Orphans for the first timeline, you need to watch the series in order for the rest of it, and that's for a standalone. And you're proving my point. I will say you're proving my point that they do so many different fucking shows and series and timelines, and they don't explain the timeline. Like in fucking Iron Blood Orphans, that one of the first scenes is like 200 years after the Calamity War.
Yeah.
Thanks. Like
Well, because it's a
cool.
standalone, I think
Yeah,
that was also his point because they have the standalone. That's why those are the better ones, like you were saying,
yeah,
like Iron Blooded Orphans.
yeah. It absolutely. This is why when Gundam shit drops, I'm just like, oh, what fucking storyline are they following now? Like, like.
But if it's a standalone, you'll watch it though.
If it's a standalone and it's good, yeah. So I don't know about this Mercury one. I haven't really done a lot of digging on it,
Mm.
but I'll check out the Mercury one and see what like if it's part of any timeline. But I mean, I'm glad there's some Gundam fans out there still.
Hey,
Um,
and by the way,
hey,
make sure you need to give me that list, that
yeah.
Gundam list.
I'll uh, I'll actually look up the timeline for Gundams
Mm.
and I'll send you that. I don't really know. Like I said, it's really hard to track, and I haven't followed Gundam for a very long time. So I mean, we'll see. Like I said, the last one I watched was that Hawthorne movie, and some people loved it for some fucking reason, but it was so hard to just. It was hard to watch for me personally. But anyways, so do you have any anime news you want to get off your chest first, or
I mean, if you're of course, if you're following the Instagram, I like to throw anime news as
yeah,
I see them up. One Piece fans, unfortunately, they did push back the date of when it's going to premiere till no what did I say, October 4th, or no, November 4th.
November
So
4th? Yeah.
unfortunately, we do have to wait a little bit longer, but it did surpass Weathering with Me, number 13 at the time. It now One Piece is number 13 of all time highest grossing movies. So I think that's awesome. And of course, to commemorate that, I did get two more omnibus, like the three volumes in One Piece
Oh yeah,
books. So I got two
yeah,
more. So I now have volumes 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. I know it's
yeah.
104 volumes in total right now, still ongoing,
Yeah.
but I'm working my way up. I'm working my way
Yeah.
up.
I'm actually really excited because they finally released that cover art for Misfit Demon King.
Oh yeah,
And they
I think I put it
started
on the
that
story
shit.
too. It was
Yeah,
sexy as
we
hell.
both we both actually put it on the story. Yeah, whoops. Yeah, but I'm excited for Misfit Demon King. That it's been too fucking long. It's still not coming out till 2023, but I mean I
I
don't know
think it
how
said
long
like
it takes to.
January 2023, so it's
Yeah,
not too far. About four
I don't
four
know
more
how
months.
long it takes to write, but it is perfection. So
Hey, that show went off first time, so they got to make sure to get it
Anos
right for second
Anos
season.
Voldigodo.
How about anime? You been watching anything?
Yeah, so I did catch up on Harem and the Labyrinth. I think we talked about that. I caught up on that. I know there's one other episode that just came out, I believe, just
Mm.
this past couple days.
That's actually the
Um,
final episode for this season.
yeah, this is the final episode, so I need to watch that one. Been trying to catch up on Black Clover, or not Black Clover, Black Summoner, excuse
Mm.
me. Catch up on Black Summoner, and then I do, and you'll probably catch that in the beginning of this episode, Otakuans. We I'm trying to watch Slime, the Slime one. Every time I
Reincarnated
read
slime.
Slime, yeah, I want to start that one. It's a little hard to with the kids running around watch dubbed shit. But I might sail the high seas, put on a dub really quick.
Mm.
But um, that's pretty much it for animes. I kind of got wrapped into that Jeffrey Dahmer show
Oh,
on
the one that just
Netflix.
popped up on Netflix.
Yeah,
I mean, the lead actor
I've
is
heard.
great, so anything
Oh
he's
yeah,
in, I'm gonna
fantastic.
watch. He's a great
Yeah,
like sci-fi horror film
yeah.
TV
Me,
series is
me,
great.
me and my wife have been on this really big like watching TV series together thing for some reason, but it's mostly like the live action shit. So like
Mm.
tonight we got to watch House of Dragons and then Rings of Power, which I know people don't like.
Well,
Cry.
I've been
Yeah,
dedicated. I know we have next week.
yeah.
We're going to talk about
I'm a
the end of
terrible
all of them.
content creator.
So I've actually been trying to keep
Terrible.
up on all the different animes. So a lot of animes are actually ending. This week is a lot of
Yeah.
animes are going to be the final episode. So
hmm
I got a lot of anime to watch. I got to catch up on everything so I can have
I'm,
something to talk about next week.
I'm definitely too. This week I'm gonna actually like buckle down and probably just finish animes that have been out or that I wanted to watch that are out, and then so we can talk about it a little bit. I'll go back because I know most of them only have like maybe 10 episodes or 12 episodes that finish the season out for this week. So I'll probably go back and look up that list of um, the animes like summer 2022 animes and see if there's anything I missed.
When
So
you
I can.
think about it, we watch a lot of animes.
We
When you
do.
think
We
about like
do.
every
We
season,
do.
I watch at least 7 new animes every season.
The
I,
problem with me is I never finish them. So like I'll watch them, but I won't finish them. And
you
so
start
then
with
we'll get
all
to
no
the
finish.
next season, and then it's just like, oh, I got to watch this from last season, and then
So you about three
I
quarters
don't.
through your collection.
Every one of them, I watch half of it.
Oh
I don't know
man.
why. I can't stick. There's things I wanted to stick with, but then new great shit comes out, and then I'm just
Mm.
like, like, oh, I'm gonna watch this now. I think it was around the time that, um, when Jujutsu Kaisen first aired. I think it was around the time that I was finishing or starting um how to or no what is it the dungeon one with the girl, how to get a girlfriend in dungeon, or
Oh,
how to pick up a
is
girl,
it wrong to pick up
wrong to
girls in
pick
a
up a girl
dungeon?
in a dungeon. Yeah,
Mm.
that's when that was starting to pick up again, and then Jujutsu Kaisen came out, and then I started watching and it's
I
but
think they also had God of High School at the time
yep,
came out.
yeah,
Demon Slayer had the second season around that time too.
yeah, so I
You're
was
in a
like,
never ending battle, bro.
yeah,
You
it's a
gotta
cycle.
buckle down. You just gotta
I
sit
mean,
down for
I got
five,
it.
6 hours and watch
Oh
everything.
yeah, I got it on my anime list. Sponsor us. So
Don't
I
say
know
sponsor.
I know what I'm missing. So, but all right, let's roll into these questions.
Okay.
So there are a few questions on here that um we're gonna just answer and pass because we don't want to get too wrapped up on. But this is the says the new 30-day anime challenge. I found this on Facebook. I thought it was really interesting, and I feel like it'll bring a lot of perspective on why we have our anime opinions that we have.
Mm.
But maybe 30 days, but we're just gonna do it in 45 minutes.
Well, don't expect fast answers. I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm gonna elaborate too.
I'm,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
elaborate, but I might have to look some stuff up too. So don't expect me to come
Okay.
back quick.
Let's ask the first one. So what was your very first anime you ever watched?
That's such a nuanced question. I've watched a lot of random things. I did used to watch this one show like Shino-chan, or it's like super old, like 80s anime. I used to
I
watch a
got no
few
what you're
80s
talking
animes, but the first
about.
anime I actually followed is Naruto. Honestly, I
Yeah. Yep.
watched that one from beginning to end. I used to watch on Toonami all the time.
That's actually the very first anime I ever watched was Naruto.
Oh,
Like I never really was into like I watched like Digimon, like so in the mornings when I would go to school, I'd wake up
oh
early
yeah,
and
Pokemon,
I
Digimon.
and I would catch, well, it'd be right after another. So it'd be Digimon. What was the other show? There's Digimon, and another show was right after it. And right when that show ended, the second one is when the bus would come in my neighborhood. So I'd have to fucking sprint to the bus every day. But I'd watch like Digimon and stuff like Pokemon and stuff. But like actual like what we're considering anime, right?
I mean, I consider.
Um,
I mean, I consider what they have or make now to be anime when it comes to Pokemon. Back then, it was a cartoon.
it
Honestly,
was a cartoon
they
for
ruined it.
kids.
America, America ruined the original Pokemon.
Yeah. But Naruto was definitely my first actual that I'd sit down for Toonami, waiting for that shit to pop up, and then actually watch it. Jake Long, American Dragon, first anime ever.
Hey, yo, chill. Avatar: Last Airbender, literally
No.
the last anime I watched. What are you talking about?
Okay, so next one. I might have to think about this one. So, who's your favorite anime couple? I think I know who for me. To be honest,
My
I think. Yeah.
favorite anime couple? I don't even know anime couples.
I think I
Go
have
ahead,
one.
go ahead and shoot yours.
It's kind of a lolly situation, but I like their dynamic. So it's Ari Futera and the vampire girl.
Oh yeah.
I think that's. I mean, I really like their dynamic, and the reason why is because they actually act like they're together. When a lot of animes, they know we know they're together, but they
Hmm.
don't act like it. So like, but them, the dudes like, and I keep forgetting what his name is, but the MC from Ari Futera is like, when another girl comes up, he's like, get the fuck away from me. Like, I'm with her. Like, I don't know, it's weird.
No, no, no,
I don't
I
really
get
know.
you. Like he's super overprotective of her, and she's like
Yeah,
very like territorial of him, even though he's building a whole harem.
harem.
So it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
I mean, you can really say the same thing about the harem in the labyrinth. Like it's kind of like
yeah.
she's super territorial, but she's also like, go ahead and get more girls. I'm totally
Yeah,
okay
but
with that.
but old girl from Ari Futera is not. She's like, I'll fucking kill you,
I mean,
bitch.
she was like, I understand that you're also after him, so I'm gonna let you. Remember
Yeah,
the priest girl? Like she
yeah,
lets
yeah.
her actively go after him. So that's
He's like, I'll beat you. Like, ain't no girl these days doing this.
she's like
Ain't no
2,000
girl.
years old though. It's okay. For
Yeah.
me, I do like to watch some rom coms. So I'm
So,
actually going to bring up something that you probably never even heard of before. So,
probably.
well, you probably heard of the show Rent a Girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
So I'm probably sure you never watched it.
Oh, you know what?
So the main character name is Chizuru, and it's about him renting this girl
Oh, I know what
a
it's about.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Um, it's kind of corny for the most part. It's a rom com, and I just find it funny. I watch my wife every week it comes out, but I actually am rooting for Chizuru, the guy, and Rika. Riku, I'm pretty sure it's Rika. It's like the black and blue hair, short haired chick, because she actually cares about him and wants to be with him, and cares about his own emotional state.
I
While
heard there's
the
a
main character, she's
girl.
just
Yeah.
toxic.
I heard there's a girl on there that everybody hates.
Well, yeah, you got mommy. She's like the ex girlfriend, and she's just there to sabotage all his relationships. So
Mm.
she can go and get out of here. But
I
no,
was gonna. I started thinking about Light and what's her name from Death Note,
Mika.
but I'm like, but they're like, not really cover. He
How
didn't really
about
give a
how
fuck
about
about that bitch.
Overlord, Izon Ghoul,
Oh,
and
yeah,
Freak
yeah.
Albedo?
Albedo, yeah.
They got a relationship, kind of.
But I know, yeah, that's true. But like dynamic wise, like she's very. Albedo is that like the reason why Albedo and talked about in one of the first episodes we did was she's my favorite waifu. Albedo is very like, I will do literally anything. I'll kiss your feet, walk on the ground that you walk on, type. But that's
I
not a
like that
dynamic.
crazy. What you
But
mean?
Ari Futera, they're like doubly dynamic. Like she's not the I'll put my head on the floor and until you tell me to get up kind of person.
Mm.
I
How
don't know.
about
It's
High
weird.
School DxD? You got the main characters in that. They're actually in a relationship.
And Rize, yeah, yeah. I mean, they do get married
Yeah,
and
eventually.
like and have kids and shit. But
Yeah, neither here or there. But
yeah,
I don't watch a lot of animes with
yeah.
couples, so you know what it is.
Yeah. So the next one is your favorite anime opening. Um,
Are you being serious?
you have a favorite one? Oh, that's your favorite
We
opening.
are.
Oh,
Yes, One
God.
Piece. This is my favorite. I'm sorry.
I have two actually, and I don't know which one to pick from, but there's well three. So and the reason why I can't really pick from them because one of them is a gym song. So Rumbling from AOT
Yeah,
season
that's
four,
definitely up there, top three.
that's a fucking banger. And then another one is what's it called? Demon Slayer, the first season opening, Grunge by Lisa.
Do you
You
know the?
know, Demon Slayer.
I mean, do you know like the words? Hold on.
Do I know the words? What do you mean?
Yeah, like do you know the words of the song so that I can remember it?
Oh, they're like, "See, I can-"
Oh yeah, yeah.
like that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I like that one. That's a really good one. Real
yeah,
smooth. It kind of gets you
yeah,
into the story, then it picks up towards the
yeah.
middle of it. I like that.
And then my other one is what's it called? So it's the Tokyo Ghoul one, fucking opening, the Unravel song.
Yeah. Unravel. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's really good.
I just think they really like those songs portray what is happening in the show. A lot of OPs and a lot of endings you'll see, they'll just have something silly up there, or like they'll have a rock song in the middle of like a love arc,
Mm.
or or a fucking really sad, a super sad OP when they're like doing badass shit. Like, but these shows actually like Unravel, like makes sense with the show. Attack on Titan, the rumbling song,
It
like
came
that shit
kind of
is
early, honestly. Unravel did come kind of early. I preferred it more once he started
yeah.
to accept that he's a ghoul. He was still going crazy a little bit, but when he
Yeah,
started to
after
accept it,
Rias,
I really love that.
after Rias fucking attacked him and killed him and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
little after that, little because he
yeah,
was
yeah,
still like
yeah,
I'm a human type shit.
yeah.
But how about Tank from fucking Cowboy Bebop? Like the one where they're like up against like the criminal background.
I mean, I
Bro,
like.
I like that one. Then you got a
Oh
dude like
yeah.
talking in the background with the little spotlight. That
Yeah.
that was a fucking banger, especially when I was younger. Or all the fucking the cowboy the not cowboy bebop, Samurai Champloo's, like the little rap beat.
Those are my
I
favorite
like
ones though.
those.
Those
I
are
mean,
my
but those
favorite.
what I was watching when I was younger, so it kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
you know
I
what I mean.
get you. Okay. So this next one is, which anime character or characters would you want to be like your friend, your best friend, whatever.
Luffy,
I'm your best friend, so it doesn't
Luffy,
matter. Luffy. I'm trying to, and this is probably pretty toxic of me, but I'm thinking of somebody that could do something for
Luffy.
me.
All you gotta do is
like
give
I'm
him food. He'll do anything you want.
thinking of like Seki from what's his name from Doctor Stone. um,
Seko.
yeah, so
Yeah.
he could build me
Build me
shit,
something.
build me something, motherfucker.
Somebody that can do something for you. How about I forgot his name already. From Iron Blooded Orphans.
Mika,
Yeah, Mika.
Mikazuki.
I need him as a best friend.
Yeah,
He'd do
yeah,
anything for you.
he is fucking savage.
That's
But
your brother for life.
I would want to be friends with Orga though, because Orga was the mastermind. He could create a gang. He created a whole
Mika made shit
organization.
happen for August though.
Yeah, yeah, he did. Trying to think of like, I think any being like friends with any of these people could be dope, but like, I want to be friends with All for One. He can give me a quirk.
I don't want to be friends with Naruto. The whole time we would be sitting there like, hey, bro, did I tell you about that one time I was a kid? Man, I was sitting on this fucking. Yo, bro, I don't want to hear about the goddamn swing set again. I'm done. I don't want to hear about it. There's some
I need
characters that don't shut the fuck up, like Deku, always fucking crying.
I need to be in a relationship with a girl who could do multi-shot cleanse too. That's all I need.
So yeah, so you want Naruto?
Yeah, sexy jutsu Naruto.
That's why Sasuke chose him, right?
Yeah, I mean, that was his first kiss. You know what I'm saying? So animes that you're ashamed you enjoy. Like, so how about let's because I'm not ashamed to watch anything. I know you're not either. But like animes that most people hate that you actually enjoy, that most
I
people
love
hate on.
isekais. I will watch any
Yep.
long name
Yep.
isekai.
Same.
I don't care what it's about. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna watch it. If
Same.
it's good, bad, I'm gonna finish it because it's an isekai. And I like
I
rom
can't.
coms. I like
I
rom
can't
coms.
really. I can't really think of any animes that I'm watching that people actively fucking hate though.
I mean, Rent a
Like,
Girlfriend. People actively hate that, but I like it.
I can't really think of anything. Um, I know I watch a lot of cheesy like shonens, especially like the Netflix animes. People hate on Netflix
Yeah,
animes all the
I give you
fucking
that.
time. So like people hate that shit for some reason. I fucking love them. For some reason, I saw a bunch of people who hated. They were having a conversation. People were hating on Castlevania. I'm like, that is a because
I haven't watched it
granted,
yet.
people are saying like it's not. They're like, oh, people will argue to death that this is anime. It's like it was never created in a Japanese voice. It was always
Is it
English.
not
But
anime?
like but it is. Like
Oh,
it is
okay.
anime.
There's
Like
definitely a Japanese original like voice.
there's no not for Castlevania there's
There
not.
isn't. What was I watching that? No, I was watching what's that show called? The Bastard. That's the one that has the
Bastard. Yeah,
Japanese.
Bastard. Most
I
of
watched the
if
first episode of Castlevania. I haven't got past that.
you need to watch it. I told you. I've been telling you. You were like, "Hey, give me something on Netflix." So I go out, and
Yeah,
I
I'm
told you
gonna watch it.
Castlevania, and you don't fucking
I
listen.
gotta finish all my season stuff right now.
So when we're on season 13, 2025, you're gonna be like,
All right, I'm ready.
I'll watch Castlevania now." But like I probably not that I'm ashamed of it, but like a lot of people hate Netflix animes, and I love Netflix animes. That they fucking something does it for me.
Mm.
So, anyways, um, and people hate Bleach too for some reason. I love Bleach. So anime characters that you would like to cosplay as. That's pretty good.
Mm.
I was thinking of one the other day when we were on our way to BlurredCon.
Yeah.
I was thinking of one that I thought about I wanted to like cosplay as. But I mean, I had the Tokyo Revengers fucking Draken fucking cloak on, and
Mm.
then I wore my Thought Slayer t-shirt, but that's about it. But there was something. Oh, it was oh Ubunga or something like that. It's the black dude from Fire Force.
Yeah.
So he's like
That's literally
he
the
has
same
like
thing I was gonna say too.
he was like he had the hair back and he has like the lines on his fucking he has the fire lines on his fucking chest and like his
Mm.
face and shit. He's probably one of my favorite characters in Fire Force. But
Yeah.
besides like the obvious ones.
I
But
can't even think me personally, but I was gonna say for you, I would definitely say Helm would be a really good one for you, or fucking from Cowboy Bebop. But
who Jet?
yeah, Jet.
Jet Black?
You can pull up Jet.
I've thought of I've actually researched like black characters in anime with beards to
Mm.
see if I like any of them were like light skinned, if I
Mm.
look like any of them, so I could maybe pull off a cosplay one of these days.
That's a
But I
close
can't
one.
really.
You can definitely get away with that one.
Should I do like Killer Bee or the Raikage? I could just cut my arm off, just be super
Anyway,
swollen.
I'm done with you.
um,
I liked what's it called? Jesus Christ, I'm terrible. Afro Samurai. I can't think of
yeah,
his name right now.
yeah,
I can't
Afro
think of his
Samurai.
name.
Or you could be Yasuke, yeah,
From
from Yasuke.
Yasuke.
His name is Yasuke. From he's the black samurai that was the one of the generals for Obunaga,
I don't think I've
Oda
seen that one.
Nobunaga. You've never seen Yasuke?
Mm-mm.
It's on Netflix. It's actual anime, like a
Oh, then
legit
that's probably
anime.
why I haven't seen it then, because it's on Netflix.
Yeah, you need to. Yasuke is good. People hate that shit too for some reason.
I'm gonna check it out.
I'm gonna put a list of Netflix anime together that you need to watch, and I'll send it to you because
All
you're
these
slacking.
Netflix anime, bro.
I'm the terrible content creator, but
It's a Netflix anime,
Netflix.
bro.
I've seen every single Netflix anime there is. Like
As soon
Eden
as I see that
Zero,
it says Netflix, like on my sites,
Eden,
it says
yeah,
Netflix. I'm like, oh no, let's go ahead.
Eden
Let's
Zero,
go ahead.
fucking Shaman King, all of them.
I
Fucking,
watched like a season of that.
I watched like, I love Eden Zero. Eden Zero's fucking
I have
great.
not watched that. I do want to watch Eden Zero.
Um, so what anime character would you want to be your workout buddy? Now I'm thinking about this is like I don't want that person to legitimately kill me because if I said somebody like Goku, he'd throw like a train on me and be like, "Oh, you can't bench that," and then he would kill me. Like, you know?
I was going to say Zoro because he goes hard in the paint, but he might throw a 10,000 pound barbell at me. Like, yo,
Yeah, like go for it. Here.
do some handstand push ups with this, bro.
I'd
Yo,
say Asta because Asta legit does actual
yeah, Asa
workouts.
goes hard. One Punch Man.
He don't even train no more. He did that
He
shit.
don't have to, but he'll
What would he do
motivate
with
you.
you?
Hmm?
No, he won't. He'll be like, "It's a Saturday special. I got to go to the store." That man said,
And make you right.
Genos. Genos legitimately was like, "All right, master, I want you to train me. I want you to fight with me." And he's like, "Okay." And he's like, "Fucking with me." He's like, "No, I want you to actually kill me. Do not throw back a punch." And then the motherfucker turned, and he was just like, "What?"
That
Like,
was first
it
season
did
one.
nothing for him. Yeah, and then he fucking blew like when he stopped it, like,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah, I
that.
remember
I
exactly.
should rip your fucking face off. No thanks.
I, I don't know if I follow
I'll
his
do.
regime, I'll be
I'd
good.
rather do 1,000 push-ups with Asta than fucking get my face ripped off by
I mean,
One
you're gonna
Punch
do a
Man because he
thousand push-ups anyway with One Punch Man. What was it? 100 push-ups, a
100
hundred
sit-ups,
sit-ups, and 10
100
miles.
squats, 100 squats, and then 10 miles. Yeah,
Yikes!
every day, no stop for 3 years.
Yikes!
Fuck that. What crossover would you like to see if there was to be a crossover? Naruto versus Luffy. No.
Like a crossover fight.
Um, this isn't really like Scooby Doo and fucking like Supernatural, so there's not many crossovers in anime. Um, I would say I'd like to say actually hear me out. So I'd like to hear or see maybe like a couple of those isekais that are pretty similar. So I think like maybe an isekai, you know, like those isekais that are really similar,
Mm.
like ones that have like magic in them or have like certain things in them, have like an isekai crossover because they all go to labyrinths, they go to dungeons. Like imagine like one of them's in their dungeon in their place, and one of them, and then they like meet in the middle, and they're just like, "Oh, who are you?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm this person," and then like you know fight the big dungeon boss together, have like a whole 12 episode thing on it or something. That'd be kind of
Yeah,
cool.
I can see what you mean. It's just when I'm thinking of like crossover, I can't help to think like fight. You know what I mean? Like two
Yeah,
different animes, they're gonna fight, or because you got the old school like the Luffy, Goku, and Toriyama, or I think that's his name. They have like those crossover episodes where they like do competitions. I don't know. That's a really hard question. I can't think of. I think maybe the isekai thing would work out, but if I see a crossover, I just want to see a fight, and I want to see
yeah.
one of
And I mean,
those
they could play that off, right?
close ones.
Like a dude that one of the guys who I don't know, say like is wrong to pick up a girl in a dungeon, right? Like he does not like killing people. He'll kill monsters, but he doesn't like. He's just against killing people. And then you have somebody like Harem in a Labyrinth where he's just slaughtering folks. And then
Mm.
maybe he kills somebody in front of him, and he's like, "You shouldn't be doing that. Like that's not okay." And then he's like, "I'm just doing what I got to do." And then they're like, "Oh, really?" And then they, you know,
Yeah, he'll clean him up easily. Like that wouldn't even be a fight. That
oh,
would that
the is wrong to pick up a girl in
yeah
dungeon.
yeah
Oh yeah. Oh,
he's
he would
too
wash
OP.
him. I
He's
was
like
just
level
saying that as
49.
like an example.
No, I know what you mean. Maybe there's definitely some isekais you can definitely cross, but
Ones that are similar.
I would put Is It Wrong in the same realm as maybe Rimuru, where he meets this new type of monster and he's trying to figure him out whether or
Oh
not he has to kill him or he could befriend him. But
yeah,
yeah, that's probably the only situation I think that might will work that will work smoothly. You know what I mean?
yeah. I get you. I get you. So first anime crush.
Oh, that one's easy for me.
First anime crush.
You're gonna have to remind me her name again.
Yeah,
But the bleach chick,
Yoruichi.
yeah,
Yoruichi.
Yodorichi. I saw her
I
for the
was.
first time. And I said,
I would say yeah. It's definitely. It's definitely Yoruichi for me and from Naruto. I don't know. I'll
"You
slow
say
down on
Hisoka?
I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
What? Huh?
You say Ino?
Hisoka. Ino. Yeah,
Like with
not Hisoka.
one
Hisoka's
eye
your guy.
Ino? No. That's like most
One
strong.
eye. From
Yeah,
Naruto.
with the hair over her eye.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's one eye. I thought she was like she don't have a patch. She's not a pirate. I don't.
I mean, she
I
was
like
cute.
I
I
like
was a kid
I
at
don't
the
know.
time, and she was cute. I mean,
Billboard Brown.
when it was between Ino or Sakura, obviously the choice was easy, but
Yeah,
it too many
that and
baddies showed up. You know?
Kurenai Sensei,
Oh yeah, the red eye,
and then
dark hair.
what's her name? Yeah, the one that they made fat in Boruto, the one that did the exams, the
Yeah,
first Genin exams in the woods. She had that fishnet.
yeah, the purple hair on one. Yeah,
No,
yeah, she has
she was
purple.
purple.
Yeah, she has purple hair. It looks darker in the Boruto anime, but in the regular anime, she would have a ponytail and it was like dark purple hair.
Oh
She
yeah,
was
where she put them in
Orochimaru's
the
like
Orochimaru's.
henchman, or
Yeah.
yeah. But
Or
no,
she used to be. She used to have the curse mark and shit.
I liked her. I think she was probably one of my earlier favorites.
Yeah.
Her, especially once I saw her over, though, like early first few episodes, was my choice.
Elo glowed up though. She glowed. She bricked up now, or she used to in the
You bricked up
Boruto. She was
now. No, no. Maybe
really,
some fan arts, maybe. But like
man.
Boruto, they like watered down all the female shinobis. I think
Yeah, uh,
Boruto ruined the female shinobis. That's not
they
here
did.
or there though.
They did. So number 10 is anime that changed you. So I guess anime that really helped you through some
I mean,
tough
that's
times.
gonna
I
be easy.
guess
I think it's gonna be the same for both. Naruto was the anime that I watched literally age
when I
8
was a kid.
all the way to
Yeah.
2017 when the anime ended. So,
When I was a kid, that shit got me through tough days,
mm,
especially Naruto. Like, well, I was a kid, so like, I see a kid on screen going through tough times, and he gets through it. I'm like, I'm a kid, I got tough times, I probably could get through it. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? So I would say that one definitely helped me because you can learn. Like a lot of people talk shit about anime, and they have those funny jokes where girls are like, "Oh, you watch cartoons," but like there's a lot of, especially the shonen animes. There's a lot of like life lessons.
Mm.
Like Jiraiya was like a dad to all of us. Like, so there's a lot of life lessons that you could pull from
Yeah, there's
these
a lot
shows.
of like lessons. Like Naruto is one of those first animes that's ever like first and one of very few animes that actually ever made me tear up. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
it's like, bro, I can't do it. You doing it? You gonna make me do it?
You go to,
Don't
oh
swing
man.
set. The swing set. No.
What was the fuck? What was it? There's one part. I'm gonna be a little open about this. When I was younger in Shippuden, when Naruto finally met his dad for the first time, and he started like crying and like hitting him. He was like, "Where were you?" and all this shit. When I was a kid, obviously I don't know my dad.
Mm,
I've never met him, don't know him. When I was a kid and I saw that, I literally broke down.
mm.
I fucking broke the fuck down, and I
I got
was
one.
like,
I got one better than that. When he was saying bye to Minato for the
"Oh
last
yeah,
time, and he kept telling him to tell mom that I'm doing all these
yeah."
like even right now like that hit like I'm like
I mean,
don't
but for me,
don't
it's
say
like
that.
you have to get through a point of like accepting the fact, like forgiving them, and then being with them, and then being like, oh, goodbye. Please tell everybody I love them. Blah blah blah. But for me, I hadn't even like in my life, and even now, I've never met him. So the first thing as a kid would be what Naruto did, where he's like,
Mm.
"Where were you? I needed you. Like, how could you leave me?" Like all this shit. So when I was a kid, bro, that shit had me fucked up. I was like, I'm gonna have to skip this filler.
I'm gonna have to skip this. No, I hear you on that. Naruto and his like parents, like the whole thing around it, like he never even like met them. He met them like in his
Yeah.
own body. Minato was protecting him even into his teens. You find out
Mm-hmm.
Minato was still protecting him, like and his
Oh
mother was
yeah.
still protecting him with the chains that came out
Mm-hmm.
finally. But we can go on all day. Naruto is definitely going to be
Yeah.
number one on the list for that one.
I know.
One Piece has its like older
Yeah.
moments that hit hard, but Naruto is definitely the childhood one.
We're gonna skip number 11. So number 12, favorite music and an anime. So I mean, I guess they wouldn't be talking about OP, but like a soundtrack, like when something happens, I guess, like music during the anime.
I guess. I mean, I don't really pay attention like that. I mean, I know One Piece like all the everything has its own music score. Like you could
Yeah.
tell the feeling of the show from
Yeah.
what score they choose, but I don't pay that much attention to the shows honestly.
I would say mine is probably either Vinland Saga or Berserk because they play metal in the background when they're fighting and shit.
Well,
So like
then
it's a
mine would be
good.
Bastard then, because Bastard has a music
They do
score
the
that
same
kills
thing.
every single
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that's the same. So the next one is your favorite voice actor. So your favorite voice actor, I know who mine is.
I think mine was Ogie Banks.
Yeah,
He played Miles Morales. He's played in a few roles. Overall, Ogie Banks. That's mine.
yeah, he was in Naruto, right? The black dude from the Cloud Village or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. The dude who
There's
always chewing on the wood that sticks out
he
his
he
mouth.
had yeah he
When he
had the
becomes older
girlfriend
though, when he
or
becomes
sister.
older, he's like has a big spiky afro, the
Yeah, and they
bald
put the
sword.
mustache on him like a fucking idiot. They fucked up a lot
Look
of
here,
characters in
Boruto
Naruto.
is for a younger generation. Now let it ride. I stopped watching it honestly. I haven't watched it in over. I looked at it. It's like over 60 episodes. It's pretty bad.
Well, mine is gonna be Bo Billingsley. So Bo Billingsley, he's actually the voice actor for Jet Black, and he's actually in a lot of shit. Like he's the voice actor for a lot of. If you know any like black that are clearly black anime that are older, anime characters that are older, a little bit older, not like old, but like mid, maybe like early 40s.
Mm.
He's probably the English voice actor for him. He plays literally in everything. Naruto, Cowboy Bebop, fucking. We were watching. What was it called? He was the voice actor in. We watched it at your house when I said, "Hey, I want to watch this really quick."
Oh,
The
ReZero.
ReZero. Yeah, he's the fucking. He was that big ass dude, the big pirate guy
Oh yeah,
with
in
the
the
big
bar.
fucking club in the bar. Yeah,
Mm.
so he's played literally every funny, and I don't know. I fucking love that voice actor. He's also in Iron Blood Orphans. He's the the older dude who
Yeah,
works on the
the
shop,
grandpa
works on
dude.
the Gundams. Yeah, he works on the Gundams and shit. Yeah, so he's probably my favorite voice actor. He fits. If you put his voice up to any like clearly light skin or black like anime character that's old, it'll work.
English voice actor.
English,
Okay.
English voice actor. Yeah, yeah. So, my I don't know. My favorite Japanese voice actor would probably Madara's. I like Madara's really well.
I like
I don't know.
Waters. I've actually followed his TikTok, like, or
There's an English one. There's the English voice
no,
actor from
like
Madara.
the Japanese voice actor
Yeah,
from
really.
Madara. You can follow his
Yeah.
TikTok. He does a lot of the voiceovers whenever he like goes around in public. It's
Yeah.
pretty sick, honestly.
That's dope. So anime character that you hate.
I hate bitch.
What are we doing?
What do you, that's her
We're,
name. What do you mean?
we're recording podcast, man. Come on.
That's her
What are you
name. That's
doing?
I'm
Is
sorry.
that who? From
Mine.
what?
Mine from reincarnated as a shield hero.
Wow.
Or I'm
Wow.
sorry, Rising of the Shield Hero. Her name is Mine, but
I
she
know what
has
you're talking
been
about. I know who you're
dubbed
talking about.
as Beep. Like that's who she
Okay.
is.
I will say that you reminded me of that. Probably her too. Um, but I can't really think of any character that I actually like hate.
How about
Uh,
Tower of God? You remember that girl, Rachel?
oh, she was a yeah, she's
Fuck you. Like, bro,
yeah,
that was messed up.
yeah. I don't know, but actually, like that do people wrong, it would probably be her.
Mm,
But for somebody that I just like don't like their character, I don't hear me out. I don't really like Froppy
Frappe. Oh,
from
from My Hero Academia?
UA. My hero, like
Mm.
she's a frog, bro. Which is funny because
Frog.
there's people that online that legit think she's the strongest. She's the strongest. Has the strongest quirk in all of the UA
I
and
mean,
one
she
A
is a pretty
class 1A.
powerful clerk. Quirk.
She's a frog,
I
bro.
mean, she's a frog. Everyone else, I can use ice. I can use fire. I can jump
She's a
really
frog.
high. I can make laser come out of my belly. She has
I don't like.
every ability of a frog. She can walk on
I
walls,
also
long
I also don't
tongues,
like.
all of
I
it.
also don't like fucking. His name is not Minnow. The dude with the he has the great
Manetta? Yeah.
Mineta.
I don't like him.
He's fucking.
Yeah,
He's
I
fucking
can agree with
annoying.
that one. I don't like
He's
him. He's
really
annoying.
fucking yeah. But
I
anyways,
mean, like, I can make purple sticky balls. I mean, like, if we're going to talk
bro,
about Froppy,
wicked.
Froppy has real powers. He just pulls little afro puffs off his head every once in a while. Like, it's.